on the road again. Except this time on the road for an hour plus. We'll see how long it takes me to get there. Because I have no idea what traffic's like. I'm that person who never checks traffic before she goes anywhere. I'm just not. I've just never been. Does that make me old school or does that make me unwise? Let me know. I probably should stop and get gas. At least gas prices are going down. I am so grateful for that. But anyway, I've got coffee, water, and some snackies for the road. And then we're going to go shopping and we're going to go do some Christmassy thing, I think. Assuming it's not like horribly pouring by the time I get up there. This looks amazing. I'm so excited. It actually came with both. Switch. Yeah, we came at the perfect time. I want that so bad. That is so cute. That would be perfect for my studio.
That reminds me of my client Judy. She was wearing this.
Oh, I like the black one behind it. That's kind of cool.
See, I would do that and do the Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's so cute. How does it feel?
It's heavy. We gotta make sure that thing's in the front.
Remember the words, and no matter what I do, I feel the pain, with or without you. All is cold, and all is bright around yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace.
You. So that's sophisticated sable.
Hello. Have I said hello to you guys today? I don't think I have. It is almost 3 o'clock. I woke up early this morning after not sleeping very well. And I had a video chat with my brother, which was nice. And then after that, I took a nap because I was still tired. And I have glitter on my eyebrow. And then I woke back up, did some stuffs, and I've been kind of going through my room, just kind of organizing some things here and there. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do here in a little bit is run to the grocery store and get a couple things that I need for the week. So I just finished up in the store, got quite a few things. I spent way more than I expected to. I ended up buying a carpet cleaner for cat urine. Yay me, I found some on the floor. I bought a frozen dinner that I thought I'd eat for dinner, but it does not sound that good to me. I kind of want to go get something, but at the same time I'm like, meh, I shouldn't, because I just bought groceries. But I see Taco Bell across the street, and it's pretty tempting. I'm snacking on banana and pretzels, by the way. Okay, so I just stopped at 7-Eleven and I got some taquitos. Guilty pleasure. Okay, dude, the speed limit's 45, not 30. Speed up. Go. 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 I edited about a third of the video. I had intended to edit more this weekend, but I just didn't do it. Part of it was because I needed to sleep. Today is kind of a rest day for me. I mean, I did go to the grocery store. I had every intention to do homework and other stuff, but I just didn't do anything today that was productive. Kind of struggling right now with executive function. But I'm going to read for my political science class because I have an exam due Tuesday that I need to work on because it's a take-home exam, a couple of essay questions. So I need to read and kind of study, and that's what I'm going to do before I go to sleep. And then I'm going to try to be in bed. Well, I'm in bed, but I'm going to try to fall asleep by 12:30-ish, give or take. So wish me luck on that. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Bye. Good morning. It's about 7:30 and I've been awake for a little over an hour. I decided to get up early to study and just to kind of get my head on straight. I'm exhausted. Great start to the week is to wake up exhausted, right? So Monday, I have work today. Mondays are my least favorite day for work because I have to submit a time card, which usually which is a breakdown of all the hours I spent working last week. It just takes a lot of time to do those. And then it's lumped together with a meeting an hour before that time card is due, which I hate. I think it's kind of a dumb time to have a meeting like that, but that's just my opinion. Because everyone in the company has to do a time card. It's not just like exclusive to certain people. So everyone has to work on a time card, yet there's a meeting right before the time card is due. So it makes it really difficult. Anyway, because of that, I just don't like it. So there's that. And then I have some other work stuff I have to do. I'm tempted to go buy a coffee because I don't want to make it, but I don't really want to get dressed and get out of the house at the moment. So I'm like, do I want to make myself coffee? Nah. I kind of want to just go buy one. And I'm not going to have it delivered. I'm not paying like $12-15 to have a coffee delivered. I'm not that desperate. So today I'm focusing on just work stuff and study stuff. I think I might go to a cafe later just to get out of the house for a little bit. Oh wait, I can't. I just realized my HOA has some fire drill plant stuff that we have to be home for. I love when they do this because the last several times that they had this done, they gave us a notice that we had to be home for this stuff. Nobody showed up. And if we're not here, we have a potential fine that we have to pay. So it's ridiculous. My HOA again. I keep mentioning this, and I'm sorry if I sound like such a negative Nelly, but I'm so fed up with my HOA. It's not even the HOA, it's the property manager. Anyway, Sandy, do you mind? I'm working here. Hello? Do you mind? I can't work while you're there. You're a little turd. You little turd. So I was studying for a little while and then I ended up falling back asleep. And it's now 9 o'clock. So I got some good studying in, but oops. So I have a meeting in an hour. I'm at that point where you've slept so long that you feel a little bit more rested, but you slept too long and you feel a little drowsy because you started entering into like a deeper sleep than a nap. So I'm like, woo, I feel a little drowsy. I kind of want to get up and go to Starbucks and just sit at Starbucks for a little while, just so I'm out of the house, so I can focus a little bit more. And not have home distractions around me, because I feel like that's been my issue, is home distractions, and my phone is a distraction too. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I need to wash my hair real quick. I need a shower. There's something that makes me feel so human about having taken a shower. My hair feels so much better. It's soft and shiny again. No more dry shampoo. So it is currently 11:15 and I just got out of a meeting. There's another one that's going on right now, but I'm kind of ducked out so I can finish my time card stuff for work since it's due in 45 minutes. It is, I wish I could show you. It's basically this long kind of like spreadsheet list that's done in Salesforce. So if you're familiar with Salesforce at all, if not, you can skip past this. But basically, it's like a spreadsheet. It's this long spreadsheet, and you have to be added into a project in order to log time on it. So it will search for the different projects I'm working on and different things that I need to work on. And once I search it, I click it, and then I go to the day and I log a specific amount of time. And all my time has to add up to about 40 hours. So it's kind of a pain in the butt because I could be working on 30 projects in a week and I have to track time for everything. And it does feel a little micromanagey, which I am just not a bit. I just don't function well in that space because my brain will work outside of like normal working conditions. So it's hard for me to track certain things where it's like I could be in the shower thinking about work and thinking about how I want to word something or what I want to write. And it's like, but that's my personal time, but I'm thinking about work, so I need to log that as working time. And I don't always think of it that way, but it's really hard to like separate myself from that. Anyway, first world problems. I'm just grateful to have a job. I'm going to try not to complain. I've been complaining a lot in the last couple of videos. I've been editing and I think, oh my gosh, I sound like such a negative Nelly. But I'm also trying to keep a positive attitude because it is the holiday season and I have a lot to be grateful for. Yesterday, when I was heading to the store, I ran into one of my neighbors and his wife's on the board of the HOA and he was asking me about the repairs to my house and how things are going and if I noticed there was a tree that had fallen onto my deck. I'm like, yep. And I explained the situation. He's like, I'm going to talk to my wife and I'm going to have her talk to the board. I'm going to have her kind of reach out to some of the other folks and see if we can get a fire burning because this is ridiculous. I'm so sorry this is happening. And I'm like, it is what it is. You know, I can only handle so much at a time in terms of stress and feeling overwhelmed by stuff. And some battles are just not worth taking in a day. And most of the time, my house is just the last thing on my list because it's so overwhelming and I have the least amount of control over that. So I just have to let it go, even as it affects my mental health, my physical health. I've gained weight because I can't eat as healthy as I'd like to, and that's messing up my mental health. Not being able to fit certain clothes anymore. It's messing up my mental health to not do self-care rituals that I'm used to, like doing art and cooking and doing all these fun things, being able to do YouTube, because even YouTube, filming makeup and all that stuff, like I have so many ideas and I want to film. I just have nowhere I can film without it just feeling like, ugh, you know? So it's just like all these different avenues are so... It's just frustrating. But anyway, there'll be some traction soon, I'm hoping. I have about an hour and a half, I think. Let me see my calendar. Ba-doop, ba-doop. I have 2 hours before my next meeting. No, 3 hours. No, 2 hours. I was right. 2 hours before my next meeting. I'm like, do I want to go to Starbucks now or do I want to wait until after? So if I go after, then I have more time. But if I go now, then I'm fired up and ready to go, but then I'd have to rush home for the meeting. But I want coffee now. I'm home. I always think the shine in my hair is like a gray hair or something when I'm looking at my viewfinder here. But it's not. It's just the way that the light's reflecting. But I am very paranoid now because I did find a white hair. My very first gray white hair. A couple months ago. It's back here though. I haven't seen it since. But whenever I see a cat hair or like this hair right here that's shiny, but you see it's not a gray hair, it's just the way the light's reflecting. Always makes me a little nervous. It's like, am I going gray? Am I going gray? Ah. That's okay if I am. I don't care. I care, but I don't care, but I care. You know, kind of low-key care. So I'm obviously home, and I just got out of a meeting about 10 minutes ago. I also grabbed some lunch because I'm starving, and I realized that I haven't eaten really much, because that makes sense. I haven't really eaten much today. I've had some pretzels. So I've got a salad and one of the applesauce things I got yesterday. I haven't tried these before. I know they're meant for kids, so don't judge, but I love applesauce pouches right now because without having a kitchen sink, it's better for me. I have a few more things for work that I need to wrap up today, but I also have to finish studying because my exam's due tomorrow, and I got 5 essays to write for it, and yeah, I need to get on that. Goosefraba. Can I just say I love these little kits because it comes with a fork, and what you do is you just take this out, you take out your dressing. Let's see if I can do this one-handed, and then you kind of just dump everything into the bowl. Oh, this is very difficult one-handed, by the way. And then you mix in your dressing. It's pretty simple and easy. I like that they offer these options. This little girl is always by me. She's always at my feet. She's always by my side. She's always getting into stuff. Always has to have my attention. She's just a little attention seeker. Yeah. Look at that. She's just so chill. I totally mess with her right now. And she's just like, yeah, whatever. And she's purring up away. Right here, huh? You want this part rubbed? Okay.
It's fantastic fun. I also do some calls with it. So
I actually have footage of that. Love you. Okay.
Working on that essay. So I'm hungry and I'm gonna go get something to eat. I don't feel like cooking, and some of the stuff that I bought for dinner does not actually sound that good right now. So I'm gonna go get probably something from Whole Foods. Taking a short break from writing my essay. Got one of the questions done, and I'm halfway done with the second one out of the 5. Taking a break to eat a cookie. I bought these because they looked good, and I thought they were thumbprint cookies. I mean, they are, but they're not the traditional ones. They've got coconut in them, so they're super soft and bendy, but I'm used to chewy ones, so it threw me off. But they're really tasty, and I really like them. This one's the raspberry coconut one. So it's about 2:30, and I've almost finished my exam. I have 1.5 questions left. I say 1.5 because I'm almost done with one question, but my brain is just mush now. And I have a couple more parts to the prompt I need to answer, and then I have one other full question to answer, which can be free choice or to do a prompt. So I'm going to revisit that tomorrow. But I just realized I'm not going to have time tomorrow. My calendar is like fully booked. Which is aggravating because I hate when my calendar gets booked like this, because then it gives me no time to actually work on anything. I don't think I'm going to bed. I think I'm going to take a nap and wake back up in like an hour or two just to finish that. Because I have work stuff I need to work on too, and just back to back meetings and no time to actually work on anything. I love that for me. I haven't slept a normal night of sleep in 3 weeks. It's my final week of school, so I'm just like, ugh. But anyway, I'm gonna sleep for a little while because I need it. I like my little Elvis do today. So I just finished my exam. I'm not going to submit it just yet. I'm going to let it just sit, and I'm going to reread it in a little while just to make sure it makes sense. I already had a meeting this morning, and it was actually really short, which was nice because it helped me like recenter myself, because I don't usually do well with 7:30 a.m. meetings. You know, it's a little early, but since I've been awake since 5, it's not that big of a deal. I'm definitely going to need a nap later. Oh, another meeting I was kind of concerned about ended up getting rescheduled. So it gave me more time in my morning, which is nice because it was an hour-long meeting where I was going to have to conduct a lot of it. Basically, I'm working with a client and developing some new sales assets for them, but I need to know about the 2 products that they offer, and in so doing need to like go through this interview process and learn about the businesses and ask all the right questions. So that was going to be an hour-long call, which is very intense. I need to have foresight and seeing where potential questions will arise. So I'm kind of glad that that is being pushed because I'm exhausted. But I still have a couple of other meetings and a lot of other stuff, other things to get done today. I've already got my to-do list. Whoop. I'm not going to show you the work stuff because, again, proprietary information. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. But I'm excited to be able to cross at least one thing off already. So, yay me. I still have leftover coffee from yesterday. When I went to Starbucks, I had a free coffee reward. So I did that, and the barista convinced me to go with a venti since, you know, it's free. And I did get a venti, but I regretted it because it was way too sweet. But I have some leftover, so I'm going to have that. I'm going to take a mental break. I just need to, like, get away from my computer. I have a lot of chores I need to do today. Like, I need to do some laundry and clean cat boxes, and I also need to, like, take out the recycling and the trash, and a lot of stuff to do. I don't even want to show you my house. It's so embarrassing because it's so messy. Part of that, of course, is because, hello, half my house is destroyed and I have nowhere to put anything right now. But other things like my laundry piling up and, you know, stuff like that, that stuff's manageable and I can clean that. But I've been slowly getting my house back in shape to a degree where it's functional again. And even though things aren't exactly where I want them, at least there's some order. Lots of chores, lots of homework, lots of work, lots of brain power today. Pray for me. I need it. Hi, Winnie. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello.
band in middle school, and she sent, I don't know, 10 minutes.
Alright, essay exam is submitted. I'm done with my political science class. Yay! I'm done with Spanish. Yay! The only thing left is English, and I have quite a bit left to do for that class, but things aren't due today. They're due by Friday, so woohoo on that, but I'll still be working on that later today. I actually lucked out with meetings today. So I had about 4 hours blocked off this morning for meetings with back-to-back meetings. Wow, how many times can I say meetings? Can we make that a drinking game? Anywho, 3 of my meetings were canceled this morning, so I only had 2, which is nice because the one is an all-hands meeting for the whole company, which you saw a little clip of, and that one's just me in the background. I don't have to participate in terms of, you know, speaking, having my camera on, blah, 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 blah. And then the one this morning, earlier, was like me being on for a couple of minutes, and it was just a state of affairs. It's like, here's what's going on in the project. All right, any questions? Nope. All right, well, I'll let you go. All right, have a great day. All right, bye. Literally that quick. So I lucked out. I was complaining in negative Nelly and it worked out. So here's a sign that sometimes the universe has your back. I ended up taking a mini nap after our all hands meeting because I've been awake for far too long. I'm still tired. My kitty cats are laying on my lap and my legs right now. It's super cute. So I don't feel the incentive to get up, but I will shortly. This is just me being boring right now. She is wrapped around my leg. And she's just wrapped around my leg. Here's my foot. Hi. You see part of my closet and a box sitting here. But I am getting ready to export the last Vlogmas. Actually, I'm 2 Vlogmases behind, but I just finished editing. I'm gonna go ahead and render this. So, woohoo. There it goes. So I decided that I want to get out of the house for a little while. I was thinking of going and getting coffee, but I've already had enough coffee today and I don't really want any beverages. I don't want to spend money on that right now. So I decided I'm going to go to the library instead. The good old-fashioned library. And hopefully I can get cranking on some of the stuff that needs to be done today. So I'm in the kitchen at my oven stove. Sandy, what are you doing up there? Are you trying to get down? What are you doing up there? Are you trying to get down? What are you doing up there? Jump down. Come on, you can get down. You're such a silly kitty. What'd you get up there for, huh? Why'd you get up there? You know you're not supposed to be up there because of all the ickies up there. Yeah, there's ickies up there. Anyway, I am making myself kind of a snacky sort of dinner. I had a craving for cheesy pizza, but I don't want to go and buy any. And I want it hot and melty, so what I'm doing is kind of a keto version of that. Wasn't intentionally that way, but I would have put it on like an English muffin or something like that if I had one available. So instead, I'm making these little cheesy bites with some Parmesan. Now I'll add some mozzarella and some pepperoni. So here they are, and then they're going to go in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes.
That takes away none of the wonder.
So I've been sitting here, well, not really sitting, but I'm kind of laying here. It's been a few hours, but I ended up falling asleep. Definitely I'm going to try to go to sleep here shortly. But for some reason, I'm cold and can't get warmed up, so that's no fun. So it's about 11 o'clock, and I'm just hanging out in bed. I made some hot cocoa, and I've got one of these because I also had like a craving for soda, but I don't want soda, you know what I mean? Not this late at night. And also some pretzels because that's my favorite snack right now. And I'm watching Star Trek Next Generation, and that's that for tonight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning and wow. I haven't had coffee and it shows. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. I can't believe we're already on day 14. I am so far behind on editing and uploading these videos. I have another one ready to go. I just need to do the description and thumbnail today, and then I can release that, and then I'll work on the next one. Anywho, so it is almost 9 a.m. I just got out of a meeting. I have about, I think, 5 or 6 meetings today. I have an interview process thing I have to do today with a client, so I just finished up my prep for that. Waiting to see if they're going to combine meetings, because I have 2 meetings with the same client today, so I'm waiting to see if they're going to combine the meetings into one, or what's going to happen if we're just going to keep the duped meetings. I don't know. We'll see. Apparently our holiday party, like our virtual party, is today, and I didn't realize that. So that will be fun. there's like a virtual escape room and ugly sweater contest and so on and so forth. But I'll have to, I'm wearing PJs with the sweater right now because I just don't want to get dressed yet. But I think I have a sweater that is perfect that I'm going to put on, and it's it says all the Jingle Ladies on it, and it's got all these little bells, and it's really cute. It's one of my favorite Christmas sweaters. So anywho, as I said, I've got lots of meetings today. Got the company like holiday party thing, and then I've got a lot of like homework to do as well. But I feel so much better because I think I've just been dealing with too much stress lately, and I think that's been the source of my headaches and my fatigue and depression and blah 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 blah. Because as I've been editing these last few videos, I'm like, man, I sound like such a negative Nelly and I sound so depressed. So I've been editing a lot of that out but now that I'm done with 2 classes, I feel a lot better. I still have to get English done, and then once that's done, Friday will be it. I'll be done with classes until January. It's only 2 weeks, but still good 2 weeks. And then my classes will switch to being evening only, which will be a huge help because daytime classes mixed with work has been so super stressful. And if I can avoid having to, have work, school conflicts, I think it'll make for a less stressful, So I got lucky in that my meetings that did proceed were pretty short, and some of them were moved. So now I have some free time, but I need to work, but I'm also so tired right now where I'm actually snoozing and dozing off. So I'm going to take a short nap. But before I do, I want to show you something really cute. All right, here's Sandy, and she's mad because her sister, Winnie, took over her little spot right here. So I have this tray thing that I use for my laptop. And hello, Winnie. They like to hide underneath there because it's just a little stand, and there's a little gap. There's a little gap underneath it. And my Winnie cat, who never cuddles, decided to come cuddle under part of the tray here. And it's so cute. And her sister's mad because that's her spot. Hello, Winnie. Hi, Beepy. Hi, Sandy Wandy. I'm so proud of myself because I've been eating more salads. I feel so much healthier. This is just a packaged salad, but this one's pretty good. I haven't tried it before. It's the broccoli crunch. It's this sweet salad with the like coleslaw dressing, sunflower seeds, bacon bits. The only thing this doesn't have in it is cheese, which I'm used to having in a broccoli salad, but I don't see any cranberries either. So, here's one. Out of the whole pack, I think there's like 4. That's okay. It still tastes good. I'm excited to have a healthy lunch. Just got out of an hour-long meeting where I kind of ran the interview thing I told you about earlier. Had a really good meeting. I feel pretty awesome about it. It makes me excited. Makes me feel good about the work I'm doing. Okay. We have our little holiday extravaganza for work in about 30 minutes, and I'm wearing my All the Jingle Ladies sweater. There's an ugly sweater contest, but I used to have this hideous, ugly sweater vest thing that I made. I went to like Value Village and found the ugliest knit sweater thing that I could find, and then because it wasn't truly ugly enough, I went in and like sewed on like this stuffed moose that had a Santa's hat on it, some random sequins, bells and feathers and cotton balls, and I also added lights to it, battery operated lights, and I just made this thing like the ugliest thing possible. And then I wore it with like an elf hat, and I had these little boots that had this little toe point, like little elf boots, because the way they're shaped at the top. They're really cute. I don't think I have them anymore to be... Actually, I do. They just need to be repaired. Anyway, that's neither here nor there because it's not part of the outfit today because no one's going to see my feet. I had a green shirt that I would put on, and then I had this jumper dress that I would put over the top of that, and then the sweater vest thing that I would put on over the top of everything. If I can find a picture of me wearing it, I will pop it in here. It is super funny. Sadly, I didn't win the ugly Christmas sweater contest then. Unfortunately, I had taken it out of storage and it was in a bag, And one of my cats decided it was a great litter box, so I had to throw it away because there's no getting cat pee out of that. Ew. The things I don't like about cats. When they are mad and spiteful little creatures, they decide to pee everywhere, and it smells horrendous, and it's impossible to get out of things without like special enzymes and such. And then finally, another thing that excites me is that I got a random text message and it said, thanks from company name, the company I work for, and it was my boss's boss. And I was like, okay, why am I getting a random text message? And it was an Amazon gift card. So I just got a little Amazon gift card, which is a nice little surprise. So, woohoo, I feel rich. Oh, and also, my back is not happy with me today. There's a spot in the middle of my back where I fractured it many years ago. And some days, I just have too much muscular strain and it pops out. Something in there pops out. So I either need a massage or some sort of compression on that area to pop it back in, or a chiropractic appointment. And I'm like, and it happens like once a week where I have this pain. So I'm like, oh man, I would love to go to get it massaged tonight. I just don't know if I'm going to have time. Can you tell I've had coffee? Eggnog latte? No, homemade egg, drip coffee with eggnog for the win. I used to say there's never too much coffee until I end up talking like this, where I will not shut up. I keep talking super fast. No filters.
The end of this event, so please go ahead and vote that if you'd like, and we'll make sure to provide reminders about the competition, holding donations, and the type of exchange. So let's get the party started.
So our team meeting, fun little event thing just ended. I entered a couple of clips here, just enough where you can kind of get an idea of what it felt like, but also without, sharing anybody's information and my company's info. Anyway, there were a couple scavenger hunts that I participated in, so I have a bunch of random stuff, and I figured I would show you guys. Haha, hands-free. What things I grabbed for the scavenger hunt. Sadly, I didn't win. In one round, we were asked to bring a paper clip, which I didn't have. Fuzzy slippers, which I do have. I love these things. Something that I made, which I did these paintings. And then something that's sentimental, which is another painting. My grandpa painted this, and it's an original. And I absolutely love this painting. It's one of my most prized possessions. So that was round one. And then round two, we had to find some sunscreen. So I have this, a business card, which is mine for Makeupry. Isn't it pretty? A picture of someone we love, which is me in the corner here with my niece and my nephew, Maddie and Nick. Sauce packet of sorts from a takeout restaurant. This is from Red Robin. And then something holiday, which is my sweater, which I showed you earlier, but I'll show it again. All the jingle ladies. Now put your hands up. Woo! I didn't win, so maybe I shouldn't put my hands up, but that was kind of fun. In this remote work environment, it's cool to see that some companies have found ways to connect and do some fun things without it, being too awkward, or it's still fun. So we had little rounds where there were 4 or 5 people playing, and we had 2 minutes to go find everything. We had to run off camera and go grab it and come back and show everybody. And you hear the chat still going in the background. So that was fun. So right now I'm going to change out of my sweater because as comfy as it is, not really. My cats don't like the bells as much. They keep jumping every time I move past them with the bells on, so that's probably not a good thing. And then since it's after 5 now, I have homework to do. I think I'm going to run, I think I'm going to go to a coffee shop and just kind of sit and work on some stuff. So that might be my evening. There's something so satisfying in being able to go to a coffee shop and get some work done. This place has a really great vibe. I've only been here once before, and I think this is now going to be my favorite place to come work because they're open until, was it 9 or 10 now? I forget. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10. Awesome. Whew, it's cold though. Okay, so I just left Fred Meyer. I feel like I've been going to the store like every day for a while. I did get pretzels because I ran out. I know, I'm obsessed with Snyder's pretzels. They're like the best snack in the whole wide world. I normally would show you what I bought, but I actually ended up doing some Christmas shopping. So in the off chance that someone would see my video before they receive said presents, I am not going to show you, but it was just cute little things here and there, so hopefully that person will enjoy them. Oh yeah, and I also had to get a box so that I can ship out a present, the same present to my niece. I was talking about it in the first day, but I didn't get a chance to send that out because I couldn't find a box that fitted, so I got one. Yay me. Winning at this adulting thing. I'm going to try to get it in the mail tomorrow because I have plans in the evening and then I have plans on Friday night too, so I need to get it out before the weekend. Howdy. So I am in the process of wrapping presents, or at least I'm about to start. Also, my little tape dispenser, isn't it cute? I feel like I need to add some sparkle to it though. I must warn you to be careful with scissors. I just nicked myself right here and I'm bleeding. There it is. You can see it. So I caution you to be careful with your scissors. So like Ross has their stickers, and I hate their stickers because they make it so hard to remove them. And they stick them to just like everything. When you have fake nails, it's really hard to get stuff off of things. So I just finished getting the second Vlogmas video up, and as I was sitting at my computer, I heard a really weird scratching noise, and I thought it was one of the cats. And then I looked over at my bed, and all the cats are there sleeping. So it could not have possibly been them. So I go into my bathroom area, and I hear the sound coming from up there. So I have a flat roof, so I'm wondering if something is on the roof. But it doesn't sound like it's on the roof. It sounds like it's in the ceiling. That does not feel like a fun thing. What if I have some weird animal in my house? Like a squirrel or like some sort of small rodent. Ugh. I'm fine with the animals. I just don't like the idea of them being in my house, especially with my cats. Cats can be vicious hunters, and I really don't want to find a dead animal in my bed at one point. You know what I mean? Because cats will do that. Anyway, I'm just not gonna think about that right now. So I got the video up. I finished wrapping presents this evening. I have the box almost all ready to go. I just have to go print out some pictures tomorrow, and then I'll be done and can ship that out. And then tomorrow I'm going to an art gallery. One of my friends is doing an art showing in a town nearby, so I'm going to drive over there and go see that. But I have another day packed full of meetings tomorrow, and it's almost 2 a.m. I really should be asleep, but I just finished getting that video up. It's scheduling it. Oh, goodness. And then really quickly, I'm going to finish one homework assignment, and it should only take me about 10-15 minutes. Once I'm done with that, it's lights out and good night. So I will see you guys tomorrow in the next vlog. Have a good night or day or wherever you are. Mwah. Bye.